By police on May 15 here in Kokomlimli as a prime suspect in the murder of Fennec Ochre, who was murdered at his residence on March 13, 2014 by unknown assailant. And I'm talking about Bulldog, who was supposed to be released because after he was held in custody, his lawyers went to the Human Rights Court to ask for bail, and that's was granted them. He was supposed to be released yesterday, but that didn't happen. I sat down with his lawyer. This was in the afternoon of yesterday, in the hope that he was going to be released later yesterday. I want to play back to you that interview with his lawyer, Gary Nimako. That's lawyer for Bulldog. Let's all watch this, and then we'll be back and give you a quick update on his situation presently. Has he been charged?
Yes, he has been charged. He's been charged with two counts. One is conspiracy, and the other one is murder. Yeah.
So why is he being bailed? Because what we heard was that this is not a bailable offense.
Very well. You see, let me take it this way. You know, the law clearly is that if it's an offense of murder, they say it's a non-bailable offense. Now, what it means simply is that the offense as charged and the facts must go together. Now, if, for instance, you say you have murdered somebody, there are certain ingredients that must show that you have murdered the person. All right? You must show that, yes, someone is dead, he died of unlawful harm, that the death was caused by no other person, by you, the person who's been accused of the murder. You understand? And that even, the harm is also unlawful. And you intended the death of the person by so doing. Now, if you look clearly at the facts which have been put out by the prosecution, you realize that they are saying that there was some verbal altercation between himself and Mr. Fennec, deceased, which happened some 1 year and a half ago. Look at the verbal altercation. Maybe it's difficult to ground an action in criminal law, let alone a matter as serious as murder. Because as human beings, even if it happened, we all have our own individual quarrels. If I quarrel with you, Mamavi, today, and a year and a half after you are dead and gone, they say, Gary, because you quarrel with Mamavi, we are holding you liable or responsible for the death of Mamavi. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. So clearly, in a clear case where the facts of the charge, the facts of the case do not tally with the charge, the judge has got discretion to grant bail. That is where we went under in court. Okay, tell the judge that, first of all, the charges and the ingredients of the charge do not fit the facts put down by the prosecution. It does not match at all. There is nowhere in the facts that you can see a nexus, a connecting factor. Something must connect the accused person to the offense so charged. But you don't find any connection. You don't find nothing.
So what does it mean to the case? Has the case been dismissed?
Oh, no, not at all. The case, this is the preliminary of the case. If you recall, he was put before a district court. I think. And
the case was adjourned, I think.
It was remanded and adjourned the second. Now, what that thing means is that we will still go back to the district court. In a criminal matter like this, offense of murder, what we do is that we do what we call committal proceedings. Committal proceedings. What that thing means simply is that the public will gather all the evidence that they have available, and then they will present it to court, the district court. The court will now look at all the evidence available and say whether these evidence are matter that are maintainable, all right, to go to the high court to be tried. So when that is done, then you go to the high court to have the matter tried. But if from the way it is, if they themselves realize that, well, we think that there's really nothing to hang on, and maybe earlier on we thought that maybe there was something to hang on, but now we think that you can just go home. If at that time comes and they say that, fine, we'll take it and be happy. But as it stands now, the case has not been dropped. The charge still remains. Everything is still intact. The only thing is that he'll be given a temporary reprieve. That go home, because in the view of the court, the facts do not match up with the charge of murder.
Is it possible that after the June 2nd hearing, he could be re-arrested?
Oh, no. As it stands now, he's on bail. He's on court bail. And once you're on court bail, unless you have done something to violate the bail conditions. For instance, if the court said you must sleep at 8 o'clock and you go and sleep at 9 o'clock, it's a violation of the bail condition. Now, the court simply said you've been granted bail with 2 sureties and it's all to 20,000 Ghana cedis. If possibly he's able to meet the condition, he comes out. Then what it means is that he must not do anything that will be perceived or seen as he violating any condition of bail, or even, for instance, he seems to be committing another criminal offense. If you are giving bail and then you jump your bail, or you are giving bail and then you commit a criminal offense, then they say, so you were giving bail only last week, and then look at here you are with another criminal offense. Then obviously to revoke the bail.
Okay.
You understand?
But June 2nd, is it the beginning of a trial?
No.
Okay.
That trial will not start now. It's too early for a trial. The state will need more time to gather evidence. So we'll go to June 2nd to be adjourned for another 1 month to enable them to prepare. But if they go and they say, well, we are ready with the evidence to commence criminal proceedings, then we'll say, well, but that's most unlikely. I have never seen a criminal trial commence so swiftly like that. Normally they take their time, they will gather all the evidence available, and we'll know if they do the trial at the district court. The trial will be done at the High Court. You see, let's get the thing very clear. What we did yesterday is not the court trying the case. It's a human rights court constituted differently. And then we made application to that court because, in our view, the district court has no jurisdiction to entertain application for bail at the district court. That's why the court will only remand you. You understand? To only remand you. You cannot grant you bail at the district court. It will only remand you. But the court has got the power to look into the facts carefully and the law to check whether indeed there's anything to grant you bail at all. It's a High Court. That's why we went to the High Court. So we'll go back to the district court in a second to go and continue with it. So we are the behest of the Republic. We are at their behest. If the Republic comes and say that, look, we have discontinued the trial, we will say hooray and thank them. They say that we are continuing, we have no choice than to keep on going to court until the time when they are ready to start committal proceedings. And then when that is finished, we can now climb higher to the High Court to go and try the matter.
So how's Bulldog doing?
Oh, he's fine. I mean, what we were doing was that every morning we go to the cells to see him, and we just encourage him. We talk to him, give him some morale. Because see, Mavi, it's not easy to be taking your liberty away from you for some number of days, especially when you're not expecting it. Because according to him, he was called to come there. He just went there. They were having a chat with him, and then they said that they have a seat. And when it was 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, he said, today you are not going home. So he was not really expecting that, in fact, he will be kept there up to the time that he's been kept there. He thought maybe he was just going there briefly and then goes home. Only to be told that you can't go home today until now that we are fighting for bail for him. You understand? So, and he's been kept there, and he has also seen other people being there. He has heard stories about other people. And I think in life, these things are quite important. We have had discussions with him, and from what he is telling us, it appears that when he comes out, there's other things that he'll be doing to help humanity as well. So I think everything that comes in your way in life is part of a life process.
So how's his wife and his 2 children doing in the face of all this?
Well, the wife, I met her. She wasn't really amused. She wasn't happy. I talked to her. She was just crying. And just crying. She wouldn't say nothing, just crying. And I could understand her. Because basically, your husband leaves you in the morning, say, I'm going to work. And then he doesn't turn up. All I hear is that he's been arrested yesterday at the police station for an offense as so heinous as murder. It's not easy. And especially when she maintains that her husband is innocent. You understand? It's a serious matter. So, but for now, after meeting them and talking to them and encouraging them, I believe that by now that they are hearing all over that the man has been given bail, at least it's a temporary reprieve for them.
Do you know if the children visited their daddy, for instance?
That one I don't know for a fact. But what I know for a fact is that the family members were always at Cantonment's police station. Anytime you go there, you see them there. You go and see the mother there from morning till evening. And I asked her, "Oh lady, are you not going home?" He said, No, lawyer. Let me be here small. You know, so you can see the emotions and the attachment and everything. You see, and well, that man is also there. He said, I don't know anything about the thing. He's so angry with himself. You know, so angry with himself. But I said, you must calm down because it's a process. Once you have been arrested and charged with an offense of this nature, you must go to the process to come out. Because you cannot bring yourself out. That's one of the reasons why when they were doing free Bulldog, I said you cannot be on the rooftop and be shouting. You must go to court and be, you know.
What are his reactions with regards to the text messages and the voice messages allegedly that he sent to the late Fenwick Ochery?
You know, I asked him about those things. He said he has never sent any text message to the guy in terms of any threatening text message. And as we speak now, the matter is before the court. There is no way, there is absolutely no way that in the facts of the police, they themselves have indicated that they send any text to anybody. There is no way that they said it. The facts are before you. They are rather saying that third parties who are connected or associated with him send messages. And the question is, who are these third parties? Have they arrested them? No. They have not arrested anybody. So we don't even know who these third parties are. And we don't even know how they can now link these third parties, if they so exist, to him. Everything, Mama V, is speculative. It's speculative. You know, so at this stage, I think that you see, if it's not because this case has generated some media attention, maybe I will not even grant interview on the matter. Because we as lawyers, our advice is that you must go to court and file the cases in the courtroom, not on the media terrain. It should be done in the courtroom. The fight of every case should be done in the courtroom. But because this case has generated some amount of media attention.
Because the persons involved are media persons.
Very well. That is the reason why. That's the reason why at least lawyers are also compelled to now come out and explain things for the public to understand exactly what is an issue now. There is nowhere here that they have said that he himself sent any text message to anybody. There is no way. They say third parties linked to him. And who are these third parties? They have not been arrested. Who are their names? You know, I've not seen any name there. Maybe third party, maybe this person, that person, that person. There's no name here. Nothing. So what are the third parties? Everything is being left in the air. People to now conjecture and then speculate to see who the third parties are. Is it conspiracy? Conspired with who? Who are the other conspirators? They say unknown conspirators. Who are they? That is why I have maintained that when a matter of this happens, you must have cool heads and be patient and take our time to do proper investigation. Look, Mama V, I do not think that any of us sitting here will condone wrongdoing. When the matter happened, all of us were worried. Because you see, if you are in your house, people jump over the wall, cut barbed wires on the fence wall, come into the building and they come and murder a human being. It's a very serious matter. It's a very serious matter that the Republic must take a serious interest in the matter. You see, so I mean, I do not see how a matter like this, they will go and wash the house, they clean all the evidence on the ground, no forensics are done. They should have cordoned the entire place to make sure that the right people who have committed this offense are arrested and punished. Yeah, you know, but the way they've done it and the way things are now, you have the thing so high like this. If anybody at all is connected with this matter, by this time, they run away. They go into hiding because now the attention is going to a different direction. So they say, hey, they didn't come to me. Before you are aware that the rare corporates will go underground. That is my concern. That is my concern.
Well, Gary, I'd like to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you. All right, so this interview was yesterday in the afternoon. Gary Nimako, who is a lawyer for Bulldog, whose real name is Nana Isiama Hansen. And we are told that latest update from his lawyer is that the bail conditions have been met now. The police, they are okay with it. So if everything goes well, I mean, he should be out today. We'll be giving you the latest on that as well, whether he's out or not. But at this point, I guess, you know, we can only say thank you, right?
Yes, we say thank you again for